Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We are still just about 3 weeks away. 3 long weeks from the new 6-star featured crystal. And I'll be the first to say I have mixed emotions about the future of even 6-star crystals in this game. 7 stars are the future, but almost no one, unless you spend thousands of units in featured Paragon crystals, can obtain the new 7-star. And of course, arenas right now don't give the 7-star, they give the 6-star, which is still great, but when you have a new star, I mean, it took a couple years, maybe less than that, but eventually, people didn't get excited about 5 stars because there were 6 stars. Now, the 5-star version of the champion still exists, and I do think with Friday's mega, maybe the most bullet point news we've ever seen from a Kabam live stream, maybe we're going to see that things will be different when it comes to expectations for details regarding Ascension, because we've yet to get that. But in the meantime, we've got this featured 6-star hero crystal. It's pretty good. I still think it's way worse than the one before it, but I do appreciate that Cosmic Ghost Rider was in there. Heck, I even appreciate that my man Masakre was in there. And of course, Wolverine was my big excitement takeaway that I was blessed enough to land, even though he mostly is used for arena fodder, like, well, most of the champions in my roster. But with 20 days to go from the time of recording this, we have allegedly, and I say allegedly because, one, Kabam's trying to stop leaks with flat-out threats. They're looking into what they can legally even do to stop it. But in the meantime, allegedly, we have a leak of what's to come. Now, I don't remember a featured 6-star crystal being leaked this early on, so I would still take this with a grain of salt. However, it's worth covering because the anger about this is, shall we say, palpable enough to tag me not just on Twitter, but in so many other places. And this comes from @MCOC_player920, which, again, take that for what you will. We, of course, are going to have the normal featured champions that are new-ish to the contest. You can see Sandman, you can see Silk, Danny Moonstar, you can see, so many, I mean, there's 6 champions, right? Including Adam Warlock. And personally, if there's one new champion that I am excited about, regardless of the other champions in this pool, it's Lady Deathstrike. It's also worth noting that a lot of the older champions, several people who've been playing, who are at least Thronebreaker and certainly Paragon, already have them. Now, I hope that some of this, let's say, I don't know if you want to say worst case scenario, but let's say worst case scenario, this is accurate. Well, I still think OG Black Widow deserves at least a tune-up, if not arguably an overhaul. I think Luke Cage could even use a tune-up. Joe Fixit was buffed. Mangog's an annoying defender. Guillotine obviously was a very unpopular buff. Black Widow Clairvoyant is exciting to be in this if it proves to be accurate. I think the champion could use a buff. Gamora's had like 3,000 buffs. Punisher 2099 deserves another buff. So does Mama Bear's college boyfriend, Psycho Man. And then, of course, Doc Ock, who used to be a top 5 tech champ and now is what the kids would call the mid category. I just don't see many people getting excited about this pool, and Lord knows Loki should be way better. Maybe Loki Season 2, which it's very popular to hate on everything Marvel, it feels like, but I really thought the Loki TV series was one of the best things Disney Plus has produced, and it was really unique. And I love just original story content. It doesn't feel like it was recycled. So that's my hope for Loki Season 2. I also think Silver Surfer could use another buff, by the way. Either way, though, I just don't think we're going to be that excited. especially once you get past the newer champions. And 7 stars, yes, are still in the contest and will be for a while. So, if this is the crystal, and I think it has a chance in the next 3 weeks to dramatically change. But let's just assume that MCOC_player920 has data mined this very early and called Kabam's bluff about leaking things. How would you feel about this? Also, Old Man Logan definitely deserves a buff. So, that's my thought process. Maybe this will get better if this was true for tune-ups and overhauls. But then again, a lot of tune-ups and overhauls are also disappointing. So, we'll see. Either way, thanks to everybody who sent this my way. Have a good one.